Hello chat, how are y'all doing today? Also, I'm gonna say Embern. Embern sings, hopefully I said that right. Thank you for the Prime sub, welcome on in, and thank you for that, I appreciate it. But hello chat, hope y'all are well. We're back on Island today. What we're doing today, I have no idea. We might do a little bit of PvP. We probably are gonna play some of the official Battle Box Arena release. Oh, that's loud. So probably some of that today. Probably do some parkour. Just, vibe today. You guys screenshot? Yeah. I'm on the parkour place right now. Oh, hello. Awesome, cool. I hope you got your screenshot. Yeah, chat, how have y'all been today? Today is Monday, it's a new week, and we are right into the week of Christmas. Background is for unpacking. Oh, that's good. No, it's just what. I'm just stupid right now. But yeah, so been brain rotting Fallout and farmed about 3,000 copper cheese. Oh yeah, chat. We are right around Christmas, so I don't know if there will be a stream on. I can just make that. I don't know why I didn't last time. There won't be a stream on Wednesday. I don't think there will be, just because that's Christmas Eve, and I will be probably somewhere around that time frame. So yeah, but then afterwards we'll probably come back the 26th, which is a Friday, for stream. So just be aware of that. There most likely won't be a stream because Christmas Eve is a Wednesday, which is the day that I stream on. Bup, 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 bup. Yeah. As for myself, I have been slowly getting the escape room video done. Not that it's taking a lot of time, just I'm trying to get all the recording, everyone who's running through it, done with. And so, with it being holiday season, we've had to have some rescheduling here and there, which, you know what, kind of saw that coming. So, I've just been working on what I can, and, I think I just have one more person to, run through the escape room. And then I should be able to try to get it done, hopefully by the end of this week, if not beginning of the following week, before the end of the year. Which will be fun. Oh. And then after that, we go into a new year. Yippee! But yeah, so I will probably be streaming towards the end of the year. I'm not going to go on a break for it because I don't really need to. So probably my last stream before the end of the year will just be a fun little recap stream of everything that kind of just happened throughout this year. And looking back through each month and seeing, so, which will be fun. But yeah, I have some fun ideas for some videos for next year. I also might, even though it'll be later, take all the 2 vampire events and put them into one video. and upload to YouTube. I don't know yet because some of the audio did get wonky in the first one, so I have to like double check to see how it actually is when editing it. But that might come around in January. So I might do that. Up, punch, and then dot there. And I should just inventory gem that. I don't know why I did not. There we go. Awesome. Striking the fear into hearts of his enemy, and all the funny moments. Don't get the silliness that happened in Vampires. Yeah, no, it's been a crazy year though. Like looking back on it, it's been a very crazy. It's similar to what happened last year for myself, where like beginning of the year was pretty normal, tame, not too much really happened, and then everything happened in the last quarter. So it's gonna be very, very funny to like look back and basically like, oh yes, January normal, February normal, March normal, April yeah cool, nothing too interesting, pretty standard, and then random round like right hook to my face of just all right, here you go, here's a bunch of stuff now. You're now more busy than normal. Here's this and this and this and this, and I'm like, thank you, okay, okay. And it's all good stuff. It's all like good, a lot of good stuff, but like, it's just crazy how much everything just happens. But yeah, other than that, oh. How am I missing that jump? Bup. Bruh. How was Arcadia? Oh yeah, Arcadia. So that little like appearance in Arcadia was sort of not super last minute, but I think it was on a Friday. I think it was that Friday. I got messaged by Liam being like, hey, are you able to do this on stream? Because originally I was just supposed to like read some voice lines. And I was like, yeah, I can, I think. And then it turned into that because I didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew I just had some voice lines. I didn't know it was a character that would have to basically sacrifice himself so Liam could get away. I had that one, this one. Oh, it was 7 Orion. What's Arcadia? Arcadia is just a very, very lore heavy server. Like it's a massive project. So it's just basically a massive lore SMP server. Like very story driven, very narrative focus. Spamming of the voice chat range. Yeah, by the way, that voice proximity chat, such a small range. It is such a. I could barely hear Liam talking when I like walked away. Silly Silver, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining in the community. Now, there's a reason why this one's only 1 star, and I forget why, and it's something to do with the hard ending, because usually if I leave an obstacle at a 1 star, it usually means I didn't want to do the hard ending. Lore SMP or survival focus ones, like, strength term, yeah. So, I love telling a story. I love having characters that play into stories and you get to build a world around the story. Love that. I also love servers that you just vibe on and you just have fun doing stuff. And if there's an objective, wonderful. But if not, that's okay. For example, Christmas SMP, or also example, Termina SMP. I love those servers because it basically means, hey, here's the thing that you can do, but also you can have fun and just do whatever. Termina was great. I genuinely loved playing Termina. It was absolutely grind intensive, but it was super fun. Cool. So we're on Termina. I think like on average there were like 8 to 10 people always playing on the server, but the actual player list was massive. 70 people by the end, yeah. It was a big project for Termina. Oh yes, this is why I didn't want to do this one, because of the ending. I don't like the Coconut Forest parkour. It's just Neo on top of player heads, which is just so much fun. He says sarcastically, because it's just trying to get around corners and just line this up perfectly. And that one I just didn't time my jump right. Bup, and then bup. Gosh, you do not enjoy that one. But yeah, no. But the turnout, yeah, no, Termina was crazy. Termina is like constant player base throughout that entire week, which I think because it was just a week long, people felt the need to play on it. But like, it was a lot. We were working on is going to be so cool. Really enjoy it. I'm excited what y'all put out because y'all do good work. Inestria was great. Termina was wonderful. So I'm excited for the next project. bup, bup, bump. Keep people playing, yeah. I think time limits for servers are necessary. For those who are wondering, we're talking about basically Terminal SMP. Minestria was the first project that Caleb Polk and others developed and made, which was this huge fantasy RPG, very very D&D-esque multi-class system, where it was a really cool mod pack. The issue was it was very open in the sense that you could do whatever you want, but there was no like quote unquote end game. And it didn't have like an end date, just that it had like a rough estimate. And so people started to play less and less on it, and then eventually after like a month, no one was really playing on it anymore. So with Minestria, their next project, they basically took that understanding, was like, okay, we're gonna make it shorter, and so they turned it into a week. And so it was just 1 week of this SMP. You know, SMPs just in general need to have some end like point. Whether that be, hey, we're gonna end the SMP after this time frame, after this day, or after an event happens. Like, there needs to be something where it gives the audience and the players something to know when a finale is happening, so you don't get servers that end just because they died out. If there's a reason, like having a goal or something. Yep. I mean, you can just have, like, if you just enjoy playing on the server, if it's simple enough for people to play, like Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft doesn't really have a, what is it? It doesn't have, like a goal. It's just a, hey, it's just a survival-based server, and we can have fun, just play it, and which works. But if you have, like, this gimmick to a server, or you have a very story-invested server, you need to have an end date. Because if not, there have been plenty of servers where if you see them, you realize, oh yeah, they died out because the story just kept going when it could have ended, and then they could have taken a break. I am... Live, laugh, love Hermitcraft. Yeah, basically. If it's ITMG parkour. Yeah, no. I love ITMG parkour. ITMG parkour is wonderful. I have to probably redo this because I took too much time on stuff. So I was reading chat more than actually doing parkour. But you know, like, a perfect example of this happening, right? Of a server just like a server that could have ended and then went on break and then came back, was at the time the Dream SMP. That server ended very poorly because it just kept going on forever. They could have ended that series when Lemamberg like, once the whole arc of Lemamberg finished, whether it was the fall or the like when it got rebuilt, I'm not going to time. When it got rebuilt, there are so many different points in time frames where they could have ended on a big like plot point, gone on break for like a month or two to like replan stuff, and then could have went back into it. Like those keywords. That was an interesting day on Twitter. Yeah. Because there were so many things happening on that server with people telling different stories that, like, yes, it was during all of lockdown and such, so people had the time to invest in that stuff. But, like, there are different sagas slash eras that you could have done. One being L'Manberg's First Falling, ending it there, starting back up to where it's the whole exile portion of Tommy, finishing that portion. L'Manberg gets rebuilt. You can then continue on to that arc. You then get the Dis Saga, finish that Dis Saga, end it there. Then you go on to season 3. Like, there are so many different points where you can have a season 1, 2, 3, and just continue, like, not even make a new world. Just continue off of the branching story elements from the previous one, like episodes, like seasons, and doing it that way. They just never did. It could have ended with the Dis Saga as like the first main thing, ending it there, and then do whatever parts of L'Manberg they want to do next, and then go into like the other sections with the other cast members and have them as the main characters for their stories, and have everyone else invested. Like, because even towards the end of it, there were some good story plot elements and like arcs and eras that did really well. Lost Nevada's with Quackity was a wonderful story told. Was a wonderful story element told properly. It just didn't get as much like showing, even though it did really, really well, just because it was towards the end of the server. So like, if every arc and every character's like story had time to be fully fleshed out and like took a break to do, it would have done better. He did a lot of scripting for it. No, exactly, but that's what I'm saying. He took the time and he... I'm just messing this up right now. Hold on. Bruh. There we go. But like, there's a lot of different points to where like, if creators just take their time, and I also say this with video games, if you're making a project, if you're, and this also drives me insane, chat. If you make a game, or if you make an SMP, this is for anyone that's doing SMPs, big projects for SMPs or anything, make a finished product. Please. The amount of games that are like AAA games that have released and they aren't actually fully finished, but they just have it released because of like corporate stuff. Insane. And then they will slowly release stuff afterwards. Ridiculous. It's the same thing for SMPs and events. I have been invited to SMPs before, where they are big projects or projects that are really cool concepts and ideas. The issue is they invite the creators before the SMP development is done. And it's such a crazy concept, because what happens is you invite these creators that are super, super hyped about the project you are doing, but then afterwards, but then we realize, yeah, it's like this. Hey, we have this project we're doing. We're having this event we're going to be doing, or this SMP that we're going to be doing, and it's going to be around this time frame, XYZ date. And we're like, okay, cool, yeah, we're super excited. And then you get some, and then we're like, yeah, we're finishing up this. Then we're going to be doing this. Then we're going to be doing this, and then this, and then that, and we'll launch it all by this date. And then of course, every single time I see how much stuff still needs to be in development, I'm like, it's not going to get pushed to that day, is it? It's not getting pushed to that day, is it? So it gets pushed back more and more and more until either it just does not actually get complete, or they release the event slash SMP and it's just not finished. And I'm over here being like, y'all could have just not said anything. Y'all could have just waited. And then it would have been fine. With no world building, your characters aren't going to fit together to know the backstory. Yes, no, exactly. Like, I get developers are excited for their projects, especially when it comes to an SMP or an event. But please, please finish 99% of it. If you're still building your map, you should not be inviting your creators. If you're still game testing stuff, you should not be inviting the creators to participate in it. Get everything on the back end done to where if there's a few bug things that happen during the thing, sure. But test it. Make sure it works right. Make sure everything goes through. Because it will make the day one experience better. Okay, cool. Now that I said that, and there's my little rant real quickly. This also happened. This came recently with BattleBox Arena. There are weapon skins that you can pay, like you can spend actual money for, or gems on. And basically, there is a limited weapon forge and a rotating weapon forge. These ones rotate throughout portions. And then this one is a limited time thing. So once these go, they're like gone. So you have your like rares, your epics, your legendaries, and you have your mythic. So the mythic is basically a lightsaber for this one. What's cool though is that there's variations. So you have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So you basically, it gives it animation stuff. Hold on, so y'all can actually see it. Because y'all aren't gonna be able to see anything with this. So let me just go to auto real quickly. You see how it's like flickering if I right click it, and then has like flames. So all the mythics have different like weapon evolution stuff. Same for this one. Crossbow does like a little like swirl thing to it. Really cool little bits of fun. So I have some gems. I actually want to I don't know if I want to try to pull for. See, the thing is, right? There's also where is it? I think it's here. No. Yeah. So if we go more, this is where you get your like cosmetics. So like you have this Zephyric. You have like your short bows, and these are all in like the rotating based. There's two different swords. There's the Grand Light Blade that we see, and we also have the Kraken's Hook. Then you also have the Scarlet Blade, which is this one right here. Trying to figure out if I want to actually spend currency or wait until next time, because like they're cool, but also Trying to figure it out, you know. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. I feel like waiting is better. But anyways, we're gonna showcase Battle Box Arena now that's actually fully open in public build now. And I needed that because it's a limited time one, which does mean once it goes, it's gone. But also, I don't mind if I don't have a lightsaber. I'm just gonna be honest. It's cool, but like, there's a variation of that in this like normal cosmetic. Alrighty. I want to see, did they change any of this? Doesn't look like it. We'll play with Fueler. Why not? I think they reduced this down by 1 heart, which is the... Ouch. Forgot those hurt. You know what? Fair. I got comboed there. It's my first time on PvP. I need to warm up a little bit. Coming out or something? No, there was just a proper collaboration. That scared me. Yeah, no, the wait stuff isn't actually that long. It's just for them to adjust stuff. I'm just whiffing my hits right now. Oh, I already have it done. Honestly, I'm gonna go with this one. We're gonna swap out the crossbow. Like this song so many times. Well, yeah, this one is Christmas in My Heart, but it's a cover version. Also, we're down a player, I just realized. Sick. That's why that was like, where'd my teammate go? Okay. Makes sense. Oh. I'm on half a heart. Teammate, you heard them take damage. You're tunnel visioned. Nice job, teammate. Good carry. Yeah, I think we want to win this round. I just need to play more with my team. Oh, my teammate just filled. Okay. Sure. I'm like, huh. That was quick. Yeah, it's because my teammate fully filled in. I'll take one trade off that. Nice job, teammate. What I missed, not much. PvP, rant about SMP development. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's been so far. We're just vibing right now on island PvP stuff. Oh, I picked the wrong class. Whoopsie. Whoop. I actually picked the wrong class. Yeah, that's fair. I just clicked on the wrong one when I was switching over. I'm gonna actually go back to this for healing. Ugh. Oh, it is just a 3v3. Oh, well, that makes it easier. Teammate. Oh yeah, teammates. Nice with the trickster switch. Freaking void landmine. That's so funny. Four hearts of damage and disables healing for 5 seconds. That's funny. Much harder. So the benefit with this game, right, is that over normal battle box, this one is much more to a competitive style, like can I outrun this? No, I can't. We won. Only 5 kills, but not terrible. I got 6 assists because I was healing and damaging off, so we'll take it. GG. But yeah. Ugh. Yeah, no. So basically, BattleBox Arena is Noxcrew's more competitive version of BattleBox, where it's first to 5. Kits are can switch. They're all there's 10 kits, I believe. There's only certain kits per map though, but those versions of kits can also be switched around when you unlock them. I don't know. So here's the fun one. There's a cool little kit called Gadgeteer. This kit, really cool and interesting because of the fact that it's entirely go to Trickster, but it's entirely where you grab crates that are around the map on each side. Well, GG's. And you can have fun with it because it lets you make potions in sparks and orbs. So it's these crates right there. So on the opponent, but yeah, so it lets you make orbs. So if you mine these with your pickaxe as Gadgeteer, you get components like a bottle, an orb, a spark, like the empty versions of them, and then you can remake them. And you also get like essence of stuff. Like you get essence of damage, essence of poison, essence of speed, and it lets you craft whatever ones you want, and those items rotate over to the next round. Which is really cool. But yeah, so it's a little cool little, very gimmicky class, but fun. Also, Scrapper's a weird one for this map because Scrapper, this one takes longer to actually kit break, and so you want to try to get as much damage, so you have to really hit your shots of arrows, and then also try to go for kills. But the only melee is your axe. So it definitely is a, I'm just whipping my hits here. Yeah, I'm just whipping my shots. I was entirely whipping my shots there. I was missing. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting kit. But that's fine. The heal one's usually just any heal class is just usually good. Yeah. Okay, cool. I can actually use a sword now. Never mind, I can't use a sword yet. I am 2% off. If I actually hit my shots there, that would have been different. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is probably like the worst class for Scrapper. Because you don't get to use anything. Oh, you're healing, that's why. Oh, didn't realize there was a second one alive. I thought there was only two. Swordless kids? Yeah, they aren't great. At least I got a sharp one stone sword now, which is basically just iron. Okay, I just whipped my last hit there. That was entirely on me. It's just not a PvP day. I mean... It's so funny how you can just But yeah, definitely, definitely not a good kit for that map. Because you take way too long. Unless you're hitting your shots with crossbow, it is not that wonderful. Player's disconnected. Of course a player disconnected as soon as we started. I want you to play. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, no. BBA though is very fun. It is very enjoyable. Ooh, this one I've not played on yet. It's a remixed version of Courtyard. What are the kits for this one? Huh. Oh no, I want to go this because of Orb of Hovering. Ew. Thank you, teammate, because I was being bait there. Travis, it's all good. Yeah. Ow. Teammate, please. Stop hiding. Nice job, teammate. Load up and play. Cool. All right, now let me switch to this one. Yeah, I don't know. I've come to realize like my PvP, like my playstyle for PvP, unless I'm playing aggressive, is I play very, very methodically. In the sense that if I don't need to push someone, I don't push. I don't know why, I'll just wait it out. Oh, one more. Did not realize the other one was there. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why. Aggressive playstyle is just not my thing for Minecraft PvP. Like, I can play aggressive, but it's only if I'm playing with someone else. I don't know why. Even though I have a full utility kit that could technically allow me to play aggressive, I don't fully. Do we have any healing? Probably not. No. Like, I'm just entirely playing off of... Oh, yeah. So helpful. Yeah, no, it's good. That sort of track. It's basically the top left is what you're looking for player. It's to see who's alive based off if all the icons are grayed out. Where are those? Almost whiffed that there. That would have been entirely on me. Oh, there's two of them there. And they're both low. I was trying to combo. I should have just tried to go for crits. I was trying to combo. I should have just went for 2 crits, but I just was what am I even doing? I mean, 7 and 4 is not terrible. It's a good, that's at least 1 kill around. But my god, I should have just went for a... Oh, that's funny. Not a little, a lot there. I whiffed a lot. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this map. This one's interesting because I think it gives you. I think it lets you have the. Yeah. Ranger with a levitation spark, which basically means fly up to top platform and shoot from below. Which I have not gotten to do on this map. We're gonna try that. Oh, cool. Bill. Oh, I got all 4 kills. Yippee. Yeah, Ranger on this map is stupid. You have such high ground. There's so much high ground to this map where it's just like, ah yes. Just get 12 arrows and levitation spark and fight for top. Also doesn't help when the bow for Ranger kit gets increases the arrow damage to 5.5 hearts. Yep, and back down they go. Oh, free arrows. Thank you. Ah, wow, they just... Over 20 kills? No. No. Absolutely not. I'm just here to play. Oh, player left. Just gotta hit him once. Literally a spam click kills him. There you go. Sweet. Bum, bup, 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 dum. Like, there isn't really a class you need other than this one. Like, genuinely, height for rangers is just such a good thing, and 12 arrows on this map is wonderful. You see, that's how I was supposed to combo. They're on half. And then they fly up. Alright, boom. 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 Is going to be a civ leader? Yes, I am going to be a civ leader for... It's not like a full civ event, like it's not a week-long thing, it's just what is like a few hours type of event. It's not going to be a massive long thing. But yeah, no, I am going to be a leader of a group of 20, basically, because there's 5 leaders and it's 100 creators. You know, I'm excited for it. I already... Okay, I just with my second hit there, that was on me. That was entirely on me. But yeah, no, the Civ event, it's fun, because I already know what nation I am leading. I got told that ahead of time, so I've been planning, like, story narrative and, like, lore for like, the nation, what the city's name is gonna be, and, like, a little bit of my character, so it'll be fun. Actually, Phil? Yeah, they did. Okay. What day is it? It's January 17th. So, beginning of next year. I believe all applications have been were done. So they're picking people now. And then they'll go from there. Oh, I missed my hit underneath. Well, you're just, yeah, that's just unlucky timing for you for floating up. Not GG. Yeah, there's one more. But yeah, so that'll be fun. Almost GG. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, did it go up? Cool. 11, 1, and 3. I will take it. Yeah, you can launch TNT with a spear. I saw that the other day. So you can basically make a TNT cannon almost. And not in others. Basically, the games that you aren't disguised in are usually the ones that don't involve, like, you can't get targeted. So, like, Parkour Warrior, Parkour Survivor. Those ones, not really. Everything else you can get targeted in some way, shape, or form. Um, so... That is why. Hold on. But yeah. So I'm now taking screenshots of people. Lovely. But yeah, so are you wanting a screenshot too? Okay. But yeah, so very, very, it's just like TwitchCon. Yeah, but that's the main thing. I'm actually gonna dip real quick from island because I do want to see, like, just real. We'll come back on the island. I do want to just test though how does the spear function work? But like just real quickly, right? So TNT, spear, Clinton's steel, and then it's with the lunge enchantment, right? Because I believe if I only do. Oh no, okay, so it's just literally by poking it. Oh wait, I have to ignite it first. Yeah, like it's not anything crazy. I am curious if I slash enchant it with lunge, what happens. It doesn't seem like there's anything crazy with it. It's primarily entity stuff. I'm curious though, if I just like oh, it does push them all. It does push it off. What's the highest reach you can get? That's the other thing. You need to make sure you do that right. Okay. So you can go there. Yeah. Bell. We'll do Bell at the end of stream. Yeah, it really isn't much. Like, I thought it would have been, like, based off of the distance you're going. But, like... It doesn't... TNT does bounce on slime, but, like, it... Yeah, it doesn't... Knockback enchantment? Oh, you're saying... Slash enchant... Knockback 2. And then... I just need a normal spear. We need to do some testing. Okay, so... Right around, like, that far. Okay, knockback 2 makes a big difference then. Never mind. Kit Kat, you were right about that. Does lunge add to it? Slash enchant lunge 3? I don't think it would, but you never know. I'd say that's about the same in distance. Yeah, it's about... So lunge doesn't do anything, it's the knockback that adds to it. Hold on. Will it? Will it? Because it's an entity. No, it just breaks it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping it would. I mean, yeah, but that's just pushing it off. That's not really... Yeah, you have a portable TNT cannon. Or else getting placed. Like... Alright, we're gonna test something really dumb. Maybe it has to be in front of it? On speed? Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. See, okay. Maybe it needs to be farther back. Yeah, I know I'm in creative, but I'm just seeing like, yeah, no, it. Maybe if I do put it on a powered rail and give it speed. I mean, that went farther. That definitely went farther. But that's no different, though, than just getting a TNT minecart and just pushing. I mean, it goes a little bit. It actually goes farther than that. Yeah, so distance, literally one rail. You put in a loop? Oh, you're talking about slash game mode creative. I know the title says island, but we are now on a mission. Mini TNT cannon. Huh. Okay, good to know. Only reason why I survived is I had resistance 7 on. New trap discovered? Not really. Not yet, anyways. I think what happened is that I'm placing so many down that they're colliding in with each other. Yeah. Because, like, that's basically what you're doing. Because, like, we're basically turning this into what? There has to be something with this that we can do. Hold on. I don't know how... I don't know how attribute swapping fully works. Does anyone, if any PvP people know more about this, does attribute swapping stack enchants? So if I have a knockback 2, and I add another knockback 2, and I attribute swap to the second hit, does it only take the priority of the one, or would it stack the two of them? Does anyone know? Should stack? Okay. I just do something like that then. Hmm. I'm messing up my swapping. I don't know. Yeah, it's not looking like it, because even without it, it's just that. Yeah, oh well. Unfortunate. Yeah, not with that. Maybe just because Minecraft only has a set thing. But no, this is cool though. I would love to figure out a way to like this um without the powered rail, right? Like only using minecarts as is. I mean, I pressed spacebar at the same time that I lunged. So I basically made a vault. So doing this, if I hit this... Oh. Locked the wrong entity, yeah. We're getting really, really creative with what we're doing right now. I have no idea how this is going to work. I thought it would, since it's not on the ground and it's not actually leveled, it would maybe go somewhere. Unfortunately, no. That would work, though, with TNT. I believe it would work with TNT. Oh, the top block is. is blocking it. Hold on. Around the bubble. Yeah, that actually would be better. Bup, bup. Interesting. So one's getting stuck. The others aren't. So I need to figure out a way to not make the trapdoor, maybe? And then that one got stuck up there. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to where we can get it not getting stuck. And the reason why it's getting stuck is the TNT is getting launched back up. And so that's what I'm trying to... We can also add a barrel to this. Because we can just do one. Oh, we can't add a barrel to it. Okay, we can't add a barrel because of that. So it has to be open. Because it bounces. That's the same as if I was just doing this. Interesting. So that is basically... Actually, that was one block back. Hold on. Let me test it in a different... Let me switch this around. Okay, there. Yeah, it's... Wow. It's basically the exact same distance. So you don't even need that to give it more... Like, this was just knockback. Is what's causing it to launch. So, it's not... It's not a... Hmm... Like, entirely. All you just need, then, is just this. So... yeah, Hmm... And it's not... Wait, it is that. So even... Okay. So even just... It's gonna be... hold on. It's gonna be really stupid. But it might work. You see what I'm trying to see if I can fly with... Like, place the TNT down and then just see if the momentum of the Elytra allows the TNT to fly farther. The issue is trying to actually land. You need a timer. Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm getting asked something. Had to go help move a box, chat, but I'm back. Yeah, that's... You would definitely need a timer for it. I don't know, like... I guess... This still works. And definitely, like, the most destructive is TNT minecart with a... Maybe... Do different rails do anything? I don't know why they would, but you never know. So let's go fly somewhere else real quick just to test this. Having actual more flat land to mess around with. So we have our base version, which is just this with that, and then doesn't go very far. But does do a lot of damage. That's just like you're pushing it. More flatland? Yes, that's what I mean. I mean, I could do that. We have our powered rail, which when on, turns this into an entity. And then when pushed... Why did that go as far as last time? Yeah, it doesn't... Maybe because I had them stacking on top of each other. And so the entity cramming basically... Nope, okay, that wasn't it either. Oh, I launched it with TNT. Right. Okay. And I will turn it into an obsidian platform this time. Right, I turned it into... TNT does work. I want to see if it uses different methods. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, so basically one TNT and a power. Do I need the powered rail at that point? Yeah, I do need the powered rail. Okay. So powered rail does that. What about a detector rail? Also does nothing. Just launches it right on through. So it has to be a powered rail. Okay, we're gonna get really creative with this. I'll just do it from here. So it does push it. That means I just need that and one more. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you curving to the left? What magnetic pole do you have to curve to the left? You need 2 rails. Is that really what's causing it? Huh. One, let's just stick with 1 for 1 right now and just see how that does. Again, not as far. So it does, like, it seems like... Like, the 2 rails method doesn't work, but 1 rail method with just that does? Is you can just... No, it's off to the right. Huh, maybe 2 powered rails. Maybe 2 powered rails. See, but it's just going down straight now. Before we were actually able to launch it. What changed is my question. No, that's a you're. I can't know what's gonna happen. It'd have to be like that. See, it's only dropping straight down. I don't know what happened. Is it an angle thing? Like, if we do it from this side? Because I only used one powered rail. I broke them. I think what might be happening is I'm not... Oh, it's gonna be an explosion. No, there was minecarts that did get launched, like, there. They didn't just drop. And I'm trying to figure out how I did that. Maybe it's because I'm still hitting it with the spear, and so the radius. No, okay. So that just didn't even do anything. That just fully sent it off flying. Huh. Adding more after it? Yeah, we can try. See, like, that's the same thing as just pushing it. I'm trying to figure out a way to just have momentum for it. From above? Oh, you're saying downwards? I don't know if it's the amount that affects it. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. I know the rail's unpowered. I know the rail's unpowered. I'm just testing different things right now. So it needs to be powered to push forwards. What happens if I push it forwards and then hit it with the spear? Nothing. Okay, cool. Game-o clutch? No, I have resistance on. I just put myself in just high resistance, high regen, so I don't have to worry about it. Can I add a fishing rod into the mix of all this madness? I mean, I could. The thing with fishing rods, right? Like, technically, oh, I'm gonna go down here. Like, the thing with fishing rods is once it's an entity, you can already pull it. Right? But the issue is you can't right-click anything if you have the spear in your hand. So, like, that's sort of the issue. It's like, you can do this all you want. Like, you can do that. It's just, trying to right-click with fishing rod does not work. Can I fish around a minecart? Yeah. Any entity you can fishing rod. Like, that's the thing with Minecraft. You can fishing rod any entity. See? I'm also realizing why it's moving. It's because it's entity cramming itself. One, two, three, four. So hypothetically, if I have 4 TNT minecarts, Yeah. So that's why it's moving forward. It's entity cramming, which is good and useful because you can also do this with like a lever, but that's why. Or a fishing rod. It's another method where like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like it allows you to not worry about fishing rodding to where you can just stand here or even just there and poke. So that would be a whole row. That'd be a whole row. But it's creative, right? No, I'm doing it in survival. You fishing rod it? Yeah, that's... So this does allow you to launch multiple TNT minecarts because they're entity cramming. The issue is that since it is a TNT minecart, at a certain point, it might not even reach the person you're trying to get to because they are entities and they explode instantly if they touch each other. And because of server lag and server tick and whatnot, you can have a bunch of TNT minecarts here. That was in creative. From live series. Well, that's basically what this turns into, nerdy. You turn into a more... You're basically... what's happening, right, is instead of dropping it directly on people, you're allowing yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like a whole row. Let's say you have a whole row of TNT minecarts in a live series. You see where the explosion happens? It's mid-air. And so you're only going to get a few of those to actually launch and hit you. That's the unfortunate thing with this. Now, just doing it based on the ground, great. Because you basically have made a mini TNT can without the... You can pretty much launch a TNT at a certain distance without worrying about it. Like... You can do that. You've basically become the power with a flint and steel and a lunch thing. They launched with fishing rods. Yeah. I was just hoping that... How many... Do I just need 2? At least I just need 2. So 2's there. 3. Why do you always turn left? That makes no sense. I'm just gonna just do this until my frames drop and just see what happens. Okay, well, you know what? Frames aren't dropping. I've dropped like 20 frames. Alright, cool. Yep. Because of entity cramming. Good to know. So there is a limit to how much you can actually do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5. For some reason, I don't know what's with TNT minecarts right now, but they're wanting to just turn left. And if it's okay. Okay, for some reason, minecarts when they are entity cramming are trying to pull to the south facing direction. What magnetic field does Minecraft have to where if you're going west or east, it goes south, but because it's south and north, it can't turn around, so it's only going to go straight. Why? Like, there has to be some type of like physics with this, right? Like, it really is odd. It takes what, 5 seconds for TNT to explode? It's actually better to have a wooden spear for this because of the attack speed. Okay, cool. So you can't just stand up and do it downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can do 5. There also would be a height limit, right? Like, anywhere in the TNT Minecraft page, so much power. Yeah, so like, that could actually be doable in a group fight. Like, if someone's getting fought in a massive group, and you know they're over there, you just placed 1 block down, get like 5 TNT, and then just launch it towards that direction. Interesting enough, though. It doesn't matter. It will always just go straight. It just launches straight. Wait, does that mean... Oh, you can just do it from the ground then. Okay. It is very Crystal-esque. Of course, high ground's always better, but yeah, it's TNT hockey. Yeah, it basically is. What other okay, so it has to be an entity. What entity can you knock around? What's an entity? We're back on spear testing now. What's an entity we can mess with that is able to take knockback and movement? Armor stand? Oh, oh you can. It's delayed. It's like it has a weird, like, slight delay to it. But yeah, no, you can easily knock around an armor stand. This would be a fun minigame. You've made, like, a hockey, soccer-esque game now with using knockback and spears. Because the other thing is, if you just right-click, this also should... Yeah, you can just hold right-click. Possibly want sand? Hold on. No. Unfortunately not. Armadillo hockey, yeah. You could definitely do it with armadillos. Because you now have this, and you can just... Oh, they don't move. Oh, no, okay. So the right click doesn't move them, but the left click does. Got it. Ender pearls? That would be really... Got banished to the pit. He's fine. Water chamber. Yeah, I know. I was just wondering about, like... The means of, like, using it by throwing. Just so it doesn't break. Yeah, you could do that, but I'm not minding too much with it breaking or not. Yeah, unfortunately cannot, even though it is like an entity, the game... Yeah. Or your opponent... See a spear and a TNT. Invoker Feint. Yeah, okay, we need something that players can use. Game mechanics are very weird. I don't think a warden has any knockback. Yeah, wardens take no knockback, so. Also, thank you for the follows, chat. Yeah, this. End crystals, we already know they just blow up instantly. Imagine if you can launch an end crystal. But yeah, they anything that touches them. That'd be, oh, if you could launch an end crystal, this would just change PvP. Snow golems take knockback. Yeah, any mob that, unless it's like an iron golem or a warden, takes knockback. Yeah, I guess like the only really good, like new, if you would, is just this, because you just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just launch that towards someone. Like big group fights. You just become an artillery squad. See, the armadillo's okay. I'm upset that that like you can't angle the TNT. That's a little bit upsetting. Because fast. Well, yeah, of course. Like that's like. That's why I said. Like you can do it that way. Wait, you can do lines of TNT? How far of a line can you do? You can do a line of TNT. So you can go 3. You can go 4. So you only have the tower. I messed up on that one. Well, you're dead. Can you do 5? Okay, so about 3 to 4 is roughly your... So I guess it's the range of the spear. Ideally, 3 is probably your easiest to get. It's crazy, though, because, like... That's actually crazy. Huh. Like, that, just from being able to spam it. So if group fighter, even if it's just like a one-on-one, just doing that if you're getting chased. Just like that doesn't... That takes like no effort. Like, and then you can also just place it normally to like juke them out. Huh. If you could get 2 TNT down. Welcome, Cloud Iceberry. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're just testing with TNT and the spear right now. We were on island earlier, but then we learned that you could mess with TNT physics and do that. So, very, very fun. Hope you had a wonderful stream. But welcome on in. The new mining technique. I mean, yeah. If you need to get somewhere. Huh. I'm realizing now you can attribute swap with this. It's finicky, but yeah, you can attribute swap with it, and it's a bit quicker. Huh. Interesting. I mean, you don't really need to, because like this is just as fast. You just don't have to worry about the cooldown as much. Like it's a slightly less cooldown, but like I'm doing it right now. There's a way of timing it to where like you can launch the TNT while it's lifted into the air. Like I'm not realizing how I'm doing it fully. Oh. It's actually way faster if you attribute swap with it. And if you don't, it's just slightly slower. But yeah, you technically make just a pretty easy way to get down. Huh. Oh, pink sheep. Flint steel and offhand. I mean, technically, it doesn't matter. Because the game prioritizes placing the block over it, and then if you right click, it does this instead. It's like it's kind of just better to Okay, I see what I'm doing. Right, okay. Basically, attribute swap, you have to let the game register your right click first, and then press your keybind and left click at the same time. To actually just too fast though, and you mess up timing. So it's just a little bit delayed. But you can do that really quickly. Because, like, if you notice the TNT launches upward for a split second, so after you ignite that and you see it go up, that's when you can attribute swap it. Huh. And then after practice, you can actually get that down to like a science. It is very like a lot of good timing for it, but yeah, no, it's go to fire aspect. That's actually a good point, Nerdy. It doesn't. Neither said it, I see. No, that would have been cool, though. That's cool. Go with flame. I mean, that doesn't really... At that point, just use a flint and steel. Because, like, a bow with flame, you're not... You have to do the drawback, fire, and this is just light and left click. Interesting. Oh yeah, cool. So we figured out just a fun little method of TNT cannon work. Which I think is pretty cool. And we figured out you can then attribute swap with it to basically be and you become the cannon. Because all that takes is then just a spear with knockback 2, a flint and steel, and TNTs. So you actually save on the TNT resource. Micros. No, I just... Nerdy's VIP, so on my bar, if I see a VIP, it's easier to locate their names because it's like it's highlighted for me on my second monitor. Let's map. Sure, why not? Oh, I'm not disguised here. Weird. Thought I was. Oh, no, I am disguised. It's just... Okay. It's just not saying. That person's just lagging. Oh. Weird. Yeah, the jump boost isn't wonderful on this map. Like, it's good to get to, like, the center easier, but it's not anything crazy. Oh, they turned this to, instead of 2 orbs of hovering, they made it into 1. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, we got him. Cool. What do you mean I didn't get that last... Oh, I thought I got that last hit. I just got the crit. Unfortunate. What shaders do you use for Christmas Adventure? It was just complimentary. For the Christmas Adventure episodes, it was just complimentary shaders because it's very light. Oh, teammates. Oh, wait. I thought that was the last guy alive. I did not realize that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm playing Hero, which is basically a semi-support with the axe. Also, the axe has knockback 1, which, I mean, not wonderful, because usually you want to try to get an axe crit in. And, like, I guess for a basic axe hit, if you're sprint hitting, it's good. Uh-oh, server lag? No, we're good. It's just players are lagging. That's all it is. No hackers have been seen today. Well, not here anyways. Usually they're on Skyblock. Not Skyblock, Sky Battle. Oh. Sniped. I do realize it's first to 5, right? Yeah, hero, you do big damage, but you don't get a lot of kills. Like, I got 4 assists, and we've had 4 rounds. It is fun to bait people, also. Getting one hit off the axe, then running away, and then throwing down an orb of protection to turn around and then crit them or hit them again. Also, why I love using this kit, specifically because I can just chuck a hovering orb at someone. Oh, beard. You get a little bit of stuttering. I did with my hits, but it's fine. That's the one downside of an axe. You miss your one hit, you're basically done in battle box. The 3-2-5 I'll take. It's alright. Nothing crazy, but nothing bad either. Oh, Etho. Ba-dum-da-dum. FO? FO. Yep, Etho online. Ah, heater. Hmm. Quick charge, yeah. We also got a hiring. Blindness, knockback. Oh, I see. Yeah, go for it. Oh. Okay. Fair is fair. I think there is a little bit of, yeah, player stuttering. And that's just because I'm on the latest version of Minecraft, which the server is not designed for. So there is a slight player stutter, nothing like unplayable. If I really wanted to switch off, I'd just switch over to the Modrinth with Noxesium on it. Oh, I got him down to 1. Got him down to half. If I didn't miss my first knockback there, the dude's 1! Hit him! Yeah, if I didn't miss my knockback there, that would've been better. I see what this person is doing. The person is going for knockback kills into lava. Where are you hitting? Very confused. When's your MS delayed? That's why person seeing ghost figures if they're playing on 300 millisecond delay. Yeah, but that's gonna do it. Honestly, I'll switch over this. Cool. Yeah, ideally, I feel like these are the two. Like, Spectre, I think Axe is just ideal for it. Because when you die, you just want to do big burst damage. Hit them twice. I thought we were on green for a second. And that's why I chased, because I had second life. Oh yes, I have seen the Vampire Smith trailer made by Percival. It's really good. I don't know, overall I enjoy BattleBox Arena. It's definitely a game I think is more fun when you play with a group of people. I know when we were testing it, privately. I wasn't streaming it, but it was like me, Wade, Nom, Apo, 4C. And we all, like... Like, we all were just goofing around with it, which makes it really fun. I missed that. Oh, I thought there was only two. One suggestion from Nox Crew, make this bigger. Or have a better understanding if there's more players around. That is my one suggestion. Because that is really... I think maybe my GUI would... Yeah, GUI would change that, but... I don't want to change my GUI just to... fit a different, scaling. Oh, I can't. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this person fully knows how to use jump boost and critting while doing it. Dang. You cannot see. I'm on running GUI 2, which is perfectly normal, like, is a perfect normal size for me. Like, I can see this, I just don't pay attention to it. So I wish it was just, like, a bit better of an icon to see. It's so small, it's normal to me. GUI 2? It just depends. I'm gonna try some stuff. Yeah, I will say, escape. Ace, no ace. The ace, no, I say the escape specter, I feel is better just because the orb, the time orb of Ender, it's basically just an Ender Pearl, which is helpful. Oh, that's funny. Dum, ba, bum, ba, da, da, dum. 10, 4, 5. Spectre on Spectre violence. I need to basically just chuck this onto the person with the jump boost. No, I missed it. Unfortunate. Wow. Boring. Boring way to end a fight. I'm just gonna be honest. Round 5 and you decide to try to quick fill. I really wish there was an alternative to that. Because, like, what's the point of then having that entire fight if just at the very end you're just gonna rush fill? Like, just at least put one in to try to kill everybody. Oh, the entire team on right has DC'd. No filling while enemies are alive rule. Yeah, because, like, here's the thing, it's not actual MCC. Like, there is a rank system that's going to be added to this, and, like, during that, sure, play if you need to fill during the rank system, awesome. But we're not in a rank system. The rank system isn't even unlocked yet. This whole ranking isn't even, like, here yet. So, like, why play it? Why are you filling? There was like, what, 30 some seconds left? 30 to 48 seconds left? Something like that? And you fill? Gonna stop the no, exactly. Like, I get sweating for PvP kills, I understand that, but like, you're just playing just to win, and there's nothing from gaining from winning. There's no extra points. There's none of that. Ooh, spaceship. Daily tasks, maybe? I don't even think there are daily tasks connected to Battle Box Arena. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there are. Um, honestly, I don't want to go Ranger, even though Ranger's like the strongest class on here. I kind of just want to like mess with Spectre and just fly around. Area as well, like none from winning the round. Yes. Yeah, I was just gonna get hits in there because I was already on one. I'm here for vibes. Basically, PvP, main thing to get points is by getting kills and assists. Finishing the game only gives you a little amount of points, very little. So it doesn't like boost anything, if you will. It doesn't like make it better just to win no matter what. Like you still need kills. Like that's the unfortunate thing with it. Oh, someone wants yeah, that's like this is the hard part. Is since you're using a sword instead of on Spectre, you don't do any damage because axe is like the big burst damage thing. It doesn't do a lot in here, but I want to mess with Spectre. And so if I want to get it, I have to go to Kit Breaker for it. Okay, and I whiffed those 2 hits when I was falling down. Good to know. Respecter's really good. The Slay map. The Slay map's extremely good with Spectre. The other map also on Heater is good with Spectre. Like, that's just the thing with it. You need to kind of... use the axe for Spectre. Happy through our mark chat. Group fight, mosh pit. There we go. Yeah, like, axe is just better. You do 5 hearts on a crit, which, overall, that's just too good. Ow. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I whipped my hits all. Why? Okay. Why are we filling? It's a 2v2 in that situation. I whiffed all my hits there, but why are we filling? Like, you're sweating that much to where you're 10-1 and you still decide to fill. Like, go for kills. You're up in a lead. Like, I really don't understand this whole concept of, like... Now, downside is... this person's almost at full. Aw, dang it, they didn't get the knockback. It was a good try. Definitely a good try. Did with my axe crits a few times there. But it is what it is. I really wish Nox Crew implemented you cannot fully fill until everyone is dead on the other side of the team. So you can try to rush and get as many down before game ends. But besides that, they can't actually fully finish it off because I want to play this game. And if I'm going 5 rounds into it, I want to play each round actually PvP, not race to the center. Debate people out when they're hiding, then they still lose. They would still lose because your team then has more of it filled. I'm still saying it counts. Like, I'm saying they can fill all of it but one, so even if the round ends under time, they still win that round. They just don't end it halfway full. Fill full. Yeah, you can do like 8 out of 9. You just can't fully fill in the last one. Because that still makes people have to come out of hiding. I can't... oh, yeah, red name. Duh. Like, who's on my team? Yeah, the other downside for Spectre is when you are half a heart, TPS matters. So the MS ping of players might be a little bit closer than you think. Yep, can't do much there. Yeah. Yeah, Spectre, love the cat, love the class, but definitely is better with the axe. Because doing like 5 hearts on someone that doesn't know you're around is great. Okay, I'm behind that person when I died. Yeah, up here with Ranger's just overpowered. Because you basically have no contesting unless someone else on Ranger plays up there. And the only way you can contest up there if you are Spectre with the escape orb or Ranger yourself and you fly up there. You can try shooting them, but it's not going to do much. How did you get up there? Oh, you also have a levitation. That's what they switched to. Got it. What is the next MCC event? Next year. Next year. Probably mid-year May, I would say. I've still gotten a kill every single round. It's just rough. Yeah, next MCC event would be most likely mid-year. Probably end of Q1, beginning of Q2, I would say. That hit the... Oh, I'm annoyed by that. Yeah. And they keep jumping in the lava when they die. I would love if I don't get my Ender Pearl stuck up top. Gosh. I keep forgetting that they have another person up there. Why are they jumping? Like, just end the game. just end the game? Like, I don't know if this is reportable or not. Because would this be considered BM? Okay, so apparently the Ranger has a much higher charge than I remember, or a quicker charge than I remember. Yeah, okay. Like the rage baiting. I mean, this is definitely probably a bannable thing. If they're just BMing, keeping people trapped in a game so it doesn't end, so they just farm kills. Really? That missed? That's crazy. I thought he was half health, so I didn't do a full swing. Or I thought he was just half heart, so I didn't do a full swing. Wow. Hacks? No, it's not hacking. I just missed my hit, apparently. I don't know where the other person is. Oh, they got orbed. Huh. So like that's the thing with Ranger is just whoever takes top ground and can just hit their shots with their bow, it just basically can win on this map. I got comboed. That's just fair. They sent me up for a combo and I was up against a wall. Yeah, I do think this is like BMing, griefing. Because you're basically holding people hostage every time you win. It is really weird to hit at an angle. I mean, I can just ask Noxcrew. I can just ask their admins and be like, is this bannable? Is this like a bannable thing? Yeah, they're choosing not to end the game when they're winning. So let it be a draw? Well, you can't. That's the thing. It continues to keep going until... until either team wins. There is no draw. Because we're in around 14 out of 15 now. And so that's why I'm like, technically, is this, like, reportable? And that's, I'm gonna message probably Noctis after and be like, question. I just whiffed my hit there when I fell down. That was on me. I need to stop, like, trying to rush in. See? Every time they're winning, they just drop. You can always disconnect. Well, that's the thing. It ruins it for your teammates then. So that's why I'm, like, really confused on... why, you know? Oh, I got stuck in water. Yep, I got stuck in water. Oh well. And see, like, this person who can definitely fill is now filling. Cool. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Who were they? Screenshotting that. Moga, Squishy, MC McCree, and I'm Panned. Awesome. Great to know. love to find that out. I'm going to personally report that to Nox Crew. Let them know that that definitely is a thing, and I want to see if that's possible. Because we just went into 15 rounds when they could have ended it on round 5. And what makes it even better is that this was all streamed. So they can't say that they didn't because there's video evidence of that. Like, if a team's losing, let them lose. Didn't know better? Doesn't matter. If you were alive in a round, you have to continuously play it. It doesn't matter if it's like one person didn't. If they followed along with everybody else, they could have just ended. So that's the unfortunate thing, is you have to be the better person. Like, if someone's hacking on your team in Sky Battle, and you notice, and you're not saying anything about it, or doing anything to try to, like, end it, that's on them. Like, it sucks. But that's just unfortunately how it goes. Yeah. Anyways, so chat, we are a little bit over 3.5 hours. I did promise y'all Bell by the end of stream, so we'll be doing Bell to finish this off. And we'll have fun. Alright, where? This way. Where's the bell that I put? Somewhere over here. I had the bell over here. Oh well, we can put another bell here. All right. Pause music. Let me grab the bell. Let me grab an emerald block. Alrighty, chat. For those who don't know what bell is, this is, if you know anything from Technoblade, the sellout bell. Basically, we are doing the sellout bell, but a bit differently. We're just here to continue that tradition by doing the bell. I will throw up hype music in chat. I'll throw up hype music on stream. In chat, entirely can just spam bell, one of us, and just have some fun with. We haven't done bell in a while because I kept forgetting. And if you want to donate, you can. You do not have to, but entirely in just tradition for just sellout bell. I'm going to talk about Prime Sub and so on and so forth. But anyways, chat. There we go. Let me grab that. Turn that up. Block noises are all the way. Lovely. Turn that up even more. And here we go. Chat, have you heard this thing about Prime subs? Prime subs are a free Twitch subscription that you get if you have Twitch Prime. Actually, Amazon Prime for a Twitch Prime. It's an amazing thing that you can give to any streamer for free. It's a really cool thing. With that being said, chat, bell, 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 bell. Like you see there, Prime is free money. It is free money that you take from Amazon, and you can basically give it to any Twitch streamer if you have an Amazon Prime and you're not using it. Some people forget that they have one, so you might want to go check. But anyways, chat, Bell, 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 bell. One of us, 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 one of us. Bell, 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 bell. Chat, I want to see you be spamming bell. I want to see you be spamming one of us's. We're here to have fun for another minute and a half, chat, before the song ends. One of us, 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 one of us. Bell, 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 bell. Chat, it is free money, chat. Free money. Free money, chat. It's free money. The bell is free money. Bell, 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 bell. All right, chat, you got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds. One of us. One of us. One of us. Bell. 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 Graven Void, thank you for the 10 community gifted subs. W gifted. One of us. One of us. One of us. But again, chat, I want to thank you for all the followers today, the raids, the subs throughout stream. I appreciate it. You all have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And I hope you enjoyed this segment of Bell. Nicely done, chat. Nicely done. And with that being said, we're going to call it there for today. Also, Apple Pie, thank you for the 1 month. Thank you for that. Thank you for the sub. All right, chat. Oh, there's the bell. There's the other bell. Well, we got two bells. We got one up there. We got one down there. I'm going to look into getting Prime sub. Yep, a Prime sub is if you have Amazon Prime. You're basically already paying for Amazon Prime, and because of that, you get one Prime sub that you can use to any Twitch streamer that you're wanting. Galaxy, thank you for the 5 community gifted. Thank you for the 5 community gifted subs, and thank you, chat, for all the follows. It's basically Amazon's way of you also going to Twitch, and so Prime sub is free money. But yeah, thank you again for the follow, chat. Thank you again for the subs and the raids and everything else in between. I will see you all on Friday because I probably won't be streaming on Wednesday, but there should maybe be a YouTube video coming out real soon. But anyways, chat, you've always been awesome, amazing, and wonderful. And I will see you all next time. Let's go right into someone and call it there for today. You know what? We're going to raid in a Sneeg, because we don't always get to raid in a Sneak Snag, and Sneeg is playing on the public realm, so. /raid Sneak Snag. Join on the raid, chat. You can leave right on after if you need to, but thank you all again. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, a wonderful holidays. I will see you all on Friday. Remember, chat, abolish your regret. I will see you all next time. Bye, chat.